Hey, Dr. Karen here. Welcome to another edition of the Spiritual Medicine Digest for the first week of July 2018. So I want to share with you a concept called dimensional coherence. And how this came up was the understanding that as we move from the third to the fourth to the fifth dimension in all of our bodies, so physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, dimensional, etc., all of our bodies, that there are newer dimensional energies that we are being exposed to as evident from the ascension that's occurring. So as we expand, we get access to newer, higher vibrational dimensional energies. And sometimes our energies, wherever we're at, is not quite coherent and in alignment with those energies. So it can cause some difficulties. So you can check yourself and do divine muscle testing and check how dimensionally coherent am I, or all my bodies, and optimally would be, of course, 100%. So think of it as like a symphony. Like you might be a perfectly tuned trombone in a symphony, but you might be playing jazz and the rest of the symphony is playing Mozart, you know? So in order to be coherent, we need to, change our music, so to speak, so that it's in alignment with the higher energies coming in. So dimensional coherence is something that's important, and you can just check in on yourself and see if you are in all ways possible dimensionally coherent with the higher new vibrational energies coming in. The other thing I wanted to share with you is that, and this happens periodically with ascension upgrades and ascension events, is that sometimes we get, I call them little glitches in our physical body as we're trying to adjust to new energies. The recent glitches have been hydration and mineral levels. So you can actually check with divine muscle testing how happy is your overall cellular hydration and how happy is your overall mineral levels. Now, there are certain minerals that can be lower than others. So if you need to, you can check which minerals they are. And then you can also check the 4 aspects of any sort of mineral or nutritional and see if they are under 100%. So, for example, if your mineral levels are, say, 55% and instead of 100%, you can check whether you're optimally absorbing, assimilating, utilizing, or distributing your minerals. You can also do this with water as well, and to see if you're able to absorb the water that you have. Maybe you have to change the type of water that you're drinking to a better quality of water. You might check how well you're assimilating, utilizing, or distributing the hydration in all of your cells. For example, in one case, I found that most of my cells were able to hydrate except for one type of cell that was like in this case, the connections between tendon and bone. And that was very curious that there was just like one cell in my body, or one type of cell, that wasn't able to fully have the water distributed to it. So with TOLPAKAN healing, we can just command and direct those energies to wherever we need it to go to. So check yourself, your mineral levels, your hydration levels, as close to 100% would be ideal. Now, what can happen when you don't have those ideal is that you can start feeling some musculoskeletal issues. I know that's common for many of us sensitive souls to have these types of issues, but not only us, but the type of pain that can happen when you have low minerals or low hydration is a type of pain that feels like it's brittle. Like low back pain, for example, is a great example of that, where you feel like you're going to, if you bend too fast or too forward, that something's going to snap. It feels brittle. So sometimes the connective tissue, the flexibility goes down. So those are like 2 major ways that you can kind of guess that your mineral or hydration levels aren't optimal, and then prompt you to test for those. Now, speaking of back pain, we're actually going to go through a pain module this month with the Light Warrior Revolution. These are our TOLPAKAN healing master classes, and they occur every month, and we have a recorded training session, and then we have a live session where we take live folks through the protocols to see what's going on with them. So if you are someone with chronic pain, you're in my Light Warrior group, make sure that you're on the Light Warrior Revolution this month because we would love to do some healing on you and show the whole class how these protocols are done. So if you're new to Light Warrior Revolution, you can check out the Light Warrior Revolution page. It's KarenCan.com/LWR. So KarenCan.com/LWR. So that's this month's topic, which is going to be released sometime in the next week or two. And then the other thing I want to share with you is what we're going to be doing in the Supercharge Your Healing Powers program. Now, this is the live program in September, and I'm so excited to see folks live in person at Lake Clear Lodge with my good friend Kathy Homeyer, who's also a co-teacher at the Supercharge Your Healing event. So we have lots of things planned, and things keep evolving as I get messages from Source. But what I can promise you is that you're going to increase your ability to access your intuition in more practical ways, and also help you use your healing superpowers. So I can't give you more detail on that just now because this is still developing, but those that already have registered have received the pre-event accelerator training, which are several online modules and classes and healing modules absolutely free as a bonus. So as of this recording, the early bird special is still going on for another week or two, something like that. I have to look at my schedule. So that is at the Supercharge Your Healing Powers live event, $197, which is 60% off the regular price, which is $495. So that will be ending soon. So if you're on the line about whether or not you're ready to supercharge your healing powers and get some massive, amazing energy downloads, then make a decision soon because I'd love to see you, and this is going to be a life-changing experience. You can go to superchargeyourhealing.com to find out more information about the event. And like I said, the early bird pricing is still in effect. And what we are doing is extending the pre-event accelerator training. So if you decide to come right now and register, then you'll also receive that free training too. So the last thing I want to share with you is our Monday radio show. We have Diane Ho Lung on the radio show with me. She is one of the colleagues of mine from the Wellness Leadership Academy program, the master's program, and I met her recently in Toronto, and we were chatting about the power and the energy of words. And guess what? She's an expert in the area. Woohoo! I've been looking for somebody like that to interview. So check us out on the radio show live on Monday at 12 p.m. Eastern. And you can speak to Diane directly. You can call in and speak to her as well. So I can't wait for that show, and I look forward to sharing that information with all of you. Until then, have a wonderful week and weekend. Bye for now.